everyone, I hope you guys are doing great and welcome back to my channel. I'm Putri from Kuka Crochet and today I'm gonna show you how to make this no-sew plumeria flower. I said no-sew because you don't have to sew each petal together. This pattern also allows you to change the color of the inside and outside of the petals, or you can also use your eyeshadow palette to color in the petals. And this is such a multifunction flower, you can use it as a charm or keychain, hair clip, and also a bookmark. For this time, I have two styles of keychain. This is the first style with adjustable leaves, and this is the second style with the sepals. Also, we have a bookmark which has both of the leaves and sepals. Now, let's start crocheting. For this project, I'm using 5-ply milk cotton yarn, a 3mm hook, a scissors, a tapestry needle, and some stuffing or yarn scraps. Now start by making a slip knot, or you can also use the magic ring. Next, chain 9 or chain 8 if you use magic ring. After that, skip 2 chain and start from the third chain from the hook. We will do 4 double crochet. And this is how it looks like. Next, continue do 1/2 double crochet. Next, 1 single crochet. And slip stitch in the last chain. So this is our first petal. Now we will continue to make the second one, chain 8. Then start from the third chain of the hook. We will repeat the same pattern as the first petal. So after finishing the second petal, we will keep repeating the same pattern for 3 more times, and we will have 5 petals in total. And this is how it looks like after we finish the second petal. Now I will continue crocheting and we will meet after I finish all the 5 petals. Now I have done all the 5 petals and I still have the last single crochet in my last petal. Now I will do 1 single crochet and change the color. I'm gonna use this new color for our second round of the petals. Next, slip stitch in the center and we will continue to the second round. For the second round, start with chain 1 and do 1 single crochet in the first stitch. So it's a little tricky to find the first stitch here. Do not insert our hook into this stitch because this is the second stitch. Instead, we should insert our hook into this kinda hidden stitch. Now start do 1 single crochet. Continue do 2 half double crochet. Next, 1 double crochet. Then we can cut off this excess yarn. Now we will continue do 1 double crochet increase in the next stitch. So we will do 2 double crochet in the same stitch. So for the next stitch, instead of working in this one loop only, we will work in between of these 2 loops. So it's exactly under the first double crochet that we made at the beginning. Now continue to the next stitch, do 1 double crochet and 2 triple crochet in the same stitch. So this is 1 double crochet. Now for triple crochet, yarn over twice, insert the hook into the same stitch and grab the yarn, pull out the loop. Now we have 4 loops on our hook. Next, yarn over, pull out the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull out the second 2 loops, and yarn over, pull out the last 2 loops. So this is our first triple crochet. Now we will continue to make the second one in the same stitch. Now for the next stitch, we will continue work in the space between the chain 2 and the first double crochet. So this is where we work for the next stitch. Now continue do 1 triple crochet increase. So we have to do 2 triple crochet in the same stitch. After that, continue work in the other side. So we will work in these both loops or in these V-shaped stitches. Now we will start. For the next stitch, we will do 2 triple crochet and 1 double crochet in the same stitch. So this is the first triple crochet. Now continue to the second one. Then do the double crochet. Continue to the next stitch, do 1 double crochet increase. So we will do 2 double crochet in the same stitch. After that, do 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Continue do 2 half double crochet. Then 1 single crochet. And slip stitch to the center or to the magic ring. So we have completed our first petal and this is how it looks like. Now repeat the same pattern for the rest of the petals and I will show you how to do it one more time in the second petal. So if you feel like you have understood all this pattern, then you can just skip it. Now we have completed all the 5 petals and we just have to do our last slip stitch. Then finish it off, chain 1, cut off the yarn and fasten off. So this is how my plumeria looks like, and as you can see here, I don't have any loops in the center. It's perfectly closed. But if your flower still have the loop in the center, you can grab your tapestry needle and sew it using this short tail in the back side. Now we are making the leaf. Start with a slip knot. Next chain 10. Now start from the second chain of the hook, do 1 slip stitch, 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet, continue do 3 double crochet, next 1 half double crochet, 1 single crochet, then slip stitch in the last chain. Now we are going to work in the other side, so chain 1 and slip stitch in the same stitch. Next 1 single crochet. So basically we're just going to repeat the same pattern as our previous side. We have finished our first leaf and this is how it looks like. Next, slip stitch in the first stitch and continue to make the second leaf. Start with chain 11. After that, we will continue work using the same pattern as our first leaf. Now we are at the end of the row and we still have one chain here. We just skip it because we will use it to attach it to the stem later. Now we just have to continue work in the other side using the same pattern. So we have finished the leaf. Now slip stitch to the first stitch and then we will finish it off with chain 1, cut off the yarn and fasten off. For the sepal, start with a slip knot or you can also use the magic ring. Next chain 2. Continue do 5 single crochet in the very first chain. This is how the first round looks like. Next, continue to the second round. We will do increase, repeat for 5 times. So for the increase, we have to do 2 single crochet in the same stitch. In the end, we will have 10 single crochet. Next, continue to the third round. We will do 1 single crochet and then 1 increase, repeat for 5 times. In the end, we will have 15 single crochet. Now continue to round 4. For this round, we will do single crochet around. In the end, we will have 15 single crochet. Now continue to the fifth round. We will work in front loop only. This is the front loop. Now we will start with slip stitch and chain 1, front loop only. After that, do 1 half double crochet increase in the same stitch. Next, chain 2 and slip stitch in the first chain. Now continue to the next stitch, do 1 half double crochet increase front loop only. After that, slip stitch in the next stitch. So this is our first leaf on the sepal. Now we will repeat the pattern for 4 more times, and in the end we will have 5 leaves on the sepal. This is how it looks like after we completed the sepal. Now we will slip stitch to the first stitch and finish it off with chain 1, cut off the yarn and leave a long tail for sewing. Now it's time to sew the sepal to the flower. We will only sew it in the back loop only of the 5th round of the sepal. I will start sewing in between of 2 petals like so. This will help the petals to stay in shape and to look better. Now we will start stuffing. I use some yarn scraps to stuff it here, but you can also use some polyfill. After that, we will continue sewing until it's attached perfectly. And this is how it looks like. Next, we are going to make the strap for the first style of the keychain. Insert the hook into the bottom of the sepal. Then attach the yarn and continue do 50 to 55 chain or as long as you need. After that, slip stitch in the stem stitch where we attach the yarn. After that, finish it off with chain 1, cut off the yarn and fasten off. Next, we will do the second keychain, so grab the hook and insert to the back side of the flower. Then attach the yarn and continue do 60 chain or as long as you need. After that, slip stitch in the same stitch and finish it off with chain 1, cut off the yarn and fasten off. After that, I will weave in the tail and do a little sew for the strap to the flower to make it steadier. And this is how it looks like. Next, we will attach the leaf. So insert the hook into the chain 1 that we skipped before. Next, grab the strap and pull through the loop. So this is our second keychain. Next, for the bookmark, we will also insert the hook into the bottom of the sepal. Then attach the yarn and chain 25 or as long as you need. After that, slip stitch to the chain 1 on the leaf. Then finish it off, chain 1, cut off the yarn and fasten off. Next, I will weave in the tail to the leaf. And this is how the bookmark looks like. So that's all for today's tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe button because it will really help to keep this channel growing. Also, if you have any ideas or projects that you want to see in the next video, please feel free to leave it in the comment and I will do my best to make it. So thanks for watching and have a lovely day everyone.